Hola mi gente, my name is Opai Senpai and we got some major changes to the manga when compared to the anime. Now, I'm not gonna bore you by talking about everything that happened in chapter 18 of the Dragon Ball Super Manga, but I am gonna focus on the important information that you need to know about and all the major changes. So shout out to Herms98 for doing the translations and Yonkou Productions for the scans. Now, Whis says that the Grand Priest is the strongest in this world, whereas in the anime, Whis says that the Grand Priest is among the top 5 strongest characters in the whole multiverse. So that can be a little bit confusing, but let me try to break it down to what I think is going on. So if Whis is referring to Universe 7, then that means that the Grand Priest is the strongest in Universe 7, but that's assuming that the Zen house is located in Universe 7 and not outside of the main 12 universes, but we don't know that. It could also mean that he literally is the strongest in the whole multiverse, but that's not quite true because the Omni King obviously is above him, so we're gonna have to wait and see more explanation, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. But Whis does confirm once again that he is an angel, and regardless of the conflict, angels are prohibited from fighting. They have to stay neutral and cannot interfere, but I have evidence to show you that angels are allowed to interfere with conflicts, just not in any physical way that will require them fighting. But we're gonna see that in a little bit. Whis also confirms my theory that the Omni King doesn't punish individuals, but instead he punishes the whole universe of anyone who annoys him. And that explains why in the anime, Omni King didn't just kill Zamasu. Instead of just killing Zamasu, he also punished the whole Universe 7 by destroying it from the Future Trunks timeline. So we got more confirmation there. Now, Goku asked Zeno if he called him to talk about the Universal Tournament, but Zeno says maybe later. So it definitely does appear that a Universal Tournament arc will eventually come in the manga and in the anime. We're gonna have to wait for that. Now, Whis is the first person to say that they should investigate the true identity of Zamasu. So this shows us that he truly enjoys getting involved in worldly affairs, and this is what I'm talking about. Even though Whis is not allowed to fight, he still enjoys to get involved and to interfere and to help whoever he feels needs to get help. Beerus says that they should ask the evil-looking Kibito guy, which I find hilarious that Beerus, out of all people, sees Kibito as evil-looking. Now Goku asks, who is this Goku Black everybody keeps talking about? Because he's never met Goku Black, because the manga completely skips the time that Goku Black traveled back into the past, into our present timeline with the time rings and fought Goku for the first time and destroyed the time machine. All that was completely removed from the manga. It's not there. Now we later learn that the reason that Beerus asked Kibito is because Beerus is suspicious that Kibito is Goku Black. Then Beerus sees Kibito and he gets pissed. He tells Kibito in front of everyone that he's going to destroy him, Hakai. Now Kibito explains that Zuno contacted him to let him know that Zamasu asked about the Super Dragon Balls, to which Beerus asked, who is Zamasu? So Beerus doesn't even know who Zamasu is. Of course Whis does. But then we learn that Zamasu learned about the Super Dragon Balls from watching the tournament on GodTube. So everybody wants to be a GodTuber nowadays. Kibito then explains that Zamasu also asked Zuno about Goku and asked him if it's possible to switch the bodies of a god and a mortal. So now everybody knows that Zamasu is black, but Beerus also confirms that Kaioshins can use time rings to travel between parallel universes. So that's a new piece of information. We also learned that Black didn't actually want to kill Trunks right away. He actually spared his life and asked him to get stronger. And of course we know this, that he wants him to get stronger so that Goku Black can become even stronger. In the manga, Beerus is already fully aware that killing Zamasu from this timeline will consequently create a parallel timeline in which Zamasu was never killed. Whereas in the anime, he didn't know this until episode 67, or he didn't realize it. So a little big difference there, but it does make sense, especially with the official timeline that Toei Animation has released. So then Beerus and Whis head off to meet Zamasu, but they don't allow Goku to go with them. Instead, they tell Goku to stay back while they handle Zamasu themselves. So that's a big difference from the anime, and I'm not a huge fan of this, just because I feel like in the anime, Zamasu fighting against Goku and being defeated, that gives him personal reason to initiate the Zero Mortals plan, and I feel like it's more powerful. Whereas in the manga, it almost just seems like, well, he was always gonna be evil to begin with, so but you know, it is what it is. I still enjoy it. And then Trunks runs into the cat that we saw in episode 47, and then he sees Maya on the floor and gives her a Zenzu bean via mouth to mouth. My man. Now Goku again confirms that he has never kissed anybody on the lips. Okay, Goku, you're gonna have to come with me. I'm gonna have to teach you the ways of the samurai. Now, the chapter ends by Black meeting up with Goku and Vegeta, and Black has a surprised look at his face. He wasn't expecting them to appear, but then Vegeta says that he wants to be the first to fight against Black, and then the chapter ends. So my thoughts overall on the chapter is that they're trying to rush it to, they're cutting things down so that they can catch up to the anime and then go ahead of it. And I actually like a lot of the things that they did here because it makes more sense. There's no loophole, there's no time paradox. If you think about it, it all makes a lot of sense. Whereas in the anime, even though it's more extended and I actually prefer it more, there is a time loop and a paradox. So that's that. But overall, man, this chapter was good to read, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys share this video with your friends. Let them know about chapter 18. The English subs are already out. Shout out to Herms and Yonkou Productions. In the meantime, make sure you guys watch the live action trailer for Full Metal Alchemist that's coming out next year. And make sure you guys also watch the trailer and in-depth analysis of Ghost in the Shell, the trailer, because I break it down step by step, and you guys have to watch that video. And I will see you guys tomorrow.